You're like a circle that floats around me, keeping me safe and sound. And when I fall, you tied a rope to me. You're blessing me every day. I was down with an illusion, like a sparrow with broken wings. But now I shine with your reflection on me. I'm getting back up on my feet. That you showed up was written in my palm. You are a statement, explode like a bomb. I get to push myself to victory. You make me winner. You cut me loose and set me free. You make me win in every way. You showed me how to spread my wings. Yes, I'm the winner of the day. You cut me loose and set me free. You make me win in every way. You showed me how to spread my wings. Yes, I'm the winner of the day. Yes, I'm the winner.
Hey everybody, we are so excited about tonight's event. This is actually, I hope, going to be one of the greatest new things that we're doing. What do you think?
Yeah, our first annual Friendsgiving / virtual event. I'm excited.
First virtual. We'll see how excited I am. I hope you guys are patient. I've helped with a lot of the technical puppeteering on the end, so a lot of this is courteous of Deborah. So please be patient with transitions within the film and other things that are happening. I'm just learning. So I'm a survivor, learning to be a technician, I guess, of some sort, a virtual technician.
The wizard behind the closet.
I am the man behind the curtain. The woman behind the curtain. Well, we're really excited tonight, and so just a little housekeeping up front as we get started is make sure that you have your turkey dinners, that you're sitting down. I'm sure you've either already enjoyed those with your family or maybe you've saved them for tonight's event. We have done this tonight, one, just like the rest of this nation and world, to keep each other safe. So we're hoping that you will enjoy this event that we've put together, but just like so many of the other things that we do, that this will be an opportunity for you to learn more about who we are, what we do in a fun, family-filled atmosphere. But at the same time, this is a fundraiser, y'all. So I hope that you, on some level, are either ready to like and share this video. So here's your chance. If you haven't done it yet, I want you to, if you're on Facebook, especially, to go in and host a watch party, right? Click down into your little window right there, push watch party, put in breaking the chain so that all your friends will be invited in. This is going to be, I think, incredibly important for what we do, especially, I mean, we've been hit hard this year like everybody else.
We have. It's been pretty tough. You'll have many of opportunities to give tonight. We have an opportunity drawing where you'll be able to win a brand new Apple Watch, one ticket for $10. You could win a brand new Apple Watch for $10. Or we've also made it a little bit more appealing. You can get 5 tickets for $40. So you buy 4, you get 1 free. Not to mention, we still have all of our awesome silent auction items still going.
Right.
So there's plenty of opportunity. If you don't end up winning any of those things, please donate any amount. Hit us up for volunteer opportunities. There's so many different areas that you can make an impact in the victims that we serve here in the community.
And I think it's really important for you guys to understand that with everything that we're doing, from our online bidding to the dinners that were pre-purchased tonight, is that 100% of these proceeds go back to combating human trafficking. They come back right here to breaking the chains, and they continue to allow us to do what we do. We have seen a 62% increase at victim services here at Breaking the Chain, specifically amongst our children and our youth. So we're looking for you to help us fill that gap tonight. And this is going to be a really fun way to do it. So again, back to some housekeeping. Buckle up. Make sure you're watching. Like, share this. That's going to be really, really important. I also want you to pay attention, because in just a moment you're going to hear from one of our sponsors who helps us all the time. They've helped me kind of learn how to do this. They help us with all of our computer issues. I mean, I don't think that people really understand how much happens on the back end with technology. Right? How many times our computers could crash, and we have, thanks to you, a very large campus. We have 12 full-time employees that work with us. That's multiple offices, multiple laptops, computers. just all kinds of really high-tech, techie things. As you know, we do work with FBI, local law enforcement, DOJ, all these different entities, which require us to stay up and running. And our sponsors at Cotman help us get that done. So I want you to listen to this really quick, a message from one of our, not just event sponsors, but they're a technical sponsor that works with us every single day, and we couldn't do what we do without them. So thank you, Cotman.
Hello, my name is Brandon Schwimley, and on behalf of the Cotman Technology team, we just want to say thank you to Deborah and Breaking the Chains. We consider it an honor to be able to serve such a great team that's making such a huge impact within our community. How lucky we are to get to serve a company like Breaking the Chains and helping to push forward their mission to fight human trafficking. Thank you again for allowing us to have such a great impact with you by serving your team.
Welcome back, everybody. Wow, Cotman Technology. You know, they've helped me a lot today. They've helped me a lot with like pointing me in the right direction. I have to say though, I kind of took some ownership and have done most of this because I just saving time, and you know me, right? I got control issues. But hey, shameless plug out there, John Cotman, like maybe I have a job in the tech field when this is all said and done.
No, John can't have you. Well, BTC needs you.
I had a lot of fun putting this together, but more to the point, and before we get to our show, I'm really excited because our host is like a childhood hero of mine. Like I always, maybe that's just that person in me that wanted to be like in front of the camera, like shameless plug, that's the dyer in me that needs to be in front of every camera, right? But he was always there, like at school events and the fair, and I'm just excited. I'm so excited. Tell them about our host and some of our contestants.
So she is extremely starstruck, as you can see. So we get the amazing KOPI Sotiropoulos from KMPH. Great day, right? Great day forecast. Not to mention we have Pastor DJ Criner from St. West Baptist Church. We're so excited to be able to have him on our game tonight. Also, we have Christina Musson from KMJ Now. Awesome talk show radio. And then our last contestant doesn't need any introduction, but our favorite Sheriff Margaret Mims. So we are totally excited about this and can't wait for you guys just to kick back, relax, have an amazing time while you get to enjoy this game.
You know, and I really like their energy tonight. So watching their energy, I think this is going to be a really fun game.
It's going to be fun.
Yeah, I think it's fun. I think the banter has already kind of started. And so I don't want to keep you guys waiting too much longer. So again, make sure you have your food down. You're ready to go. And let's watch
Celebrity Jeopardy.
And welcome to local Celebrity Jeopardy, Breaking the Chains. We're so thrilled to have you all with us this evening because we are here to raise money for a very, very important cause. It is human trafficking. It is just rampant around the world, and we are concerned so much about it, especially here in the Valley. And of course, Breaking the Chains, their motto is providing hope, healing, and restoration to the survivors of human trafficking. And joining us tonight for this wonderful Celebrity Jeopardy is Sheriff Margaret Mims. Let's give her a nice round of applause. Awesome. Beautiful all around like that. And we also have Christina Musson from KMJ Radio. Christina, welcome. And the wonderful Pastor DJ Criner. Thank you so much for joining us. We certainly do appreciate you taking the time. Let's get back and get to know a little bit about each and every one of you. Sheriff Mims, I'm sure there are a lot more people that know about you that may not want to admit it, but on the other hand, why don't you tell us a little bit about your background and what you do for us here in the Valley?
Sure, I'm the Sheriff, Coroner, Public Administrator for the County of Fresno.
Only those things. Oh my God.
Only those things. Born and brought up right here in beautiful Fresno County, celebrating 40 years in law enforcement.
Wonderful. Thanks for joining us. Christina Musson, we hear you every morning on KMJ. Tell us a little bit about yourselves. Actually, we were together at the beginning of Great Day.
That's right. I started my career at Great Day. I went to get coffee for you, KOPI, and I somehow ended up with a talk show on KMJ Radio Monday through Friday from 9 to 11 a.m. with John Brodsky. So,
and let me tell you, I still have that coffee cup. I still have the coffee cup. I saved it.
It was always clean.
Yes, it was. So wonderful. And how long have you been doing the show now on KMJ?
We're going on about 5 years now. So
wonderful.
Yeah, we're having a good time over there.
Great job. Great job. And Pastor, tell us about your church and your mission here in the Valley.
Well, Pastor, in my opinion, the greatest church here in Fresno, no disrespect to my boy Brad Bell at the Well, or Del Oquist at Peoples, or Pastor Binion at Westside Church of God, but I made it on to the Celebrity Jeopardy, and you didn't. Thank you very much. But St. Rose Baptist Church is an awesome church. It's on Southwest Fresno. We do a lot of work when it comes to justice, when it comes to social justice, when it comes to homeless, and most importantly, when it comes to letting people see what the gospel is all about, and letting people see what love truly looks like. And it's just an honor to serve at that awesome church.
Well, we thank you. Thank you for all your hard work and what you do for our community to help it progress and become better. All right, I think it's time to start the game. Let me get the goodies here. And ladies and gentlemen, it's time for, yes, local celebrity Jeopardy. And let's get started. And the first, who wants to go first?
Should we draw straws?
Let Sheriff go first.
Yeah, let's let the sheriff go
Her
first.
hair is beautiful.
Yeah, let the sheriff go first. I think that's a good idea. Okay, Sheriff, go right ahead.
Oh, let's go to famous facts for 400. Let's get right down there.
Whoa, raking it in. A singer, actress associated with Baby Boy, Crazy in Love, and Irreplaceable.
BTC.
Oh my, and it is
Beyonce.
Beyonce. You're absolutely correct. Very good. Sock it away. $400. You're ahead of the game.
I love spelling.
Awesome. All right, Reverend, you're going to go ahead and pick the next one.
Okay, I'm going to go with it's all relational for 400, Alex.
And thank you. And the question is, what is given on a third wedding anniversary? It's an interesting one. Leather shoes.
What?
Leather shoes.
That is interesting.
I was in a
Isn't it though?
Yeah,
Let the mind
yes.
wander a little bit. Yeah.
Whoa.
All right. Go ahead, Pastor. Next, go ahead.
I'm going to go with famous facts for 100, Alex.
Famous facts for 100. And this name comes before Pieces, Fast Break, and Peanut Butter Cup.
BTC.
And who's first? Okay, Sheriff, go ahead.
What is Reese's?
Absolutely correct. Good job. You're raking it in. You could take a month off.
No,
okay,
I can't.
Sheriff. No, I know you can't. You can't take a minute off. Are you serious? All right. Go ahead, Sheriff. Take your pick.
Let's go to Fresno's finest for 300.
Fresno's finest for 300. And the question is, and let's go. This historic home is located 7 miles west of downtown Fresno.
BTC.
And Christina?
What is Kearney Mansion?
Yes, Kearney Mansion, $300. Good job. All right, pick the next one, Christina.
All right, KOPI. Let's go for Fresno's finest for 400.
And the question is, he is a former professional basketball player who played for 6 teams in the NBA during a 13-year career. Now, he's also a proud local Washington Union High School Panther.
BTC.
Pastor and?
Deshaun Stevenson.
And the question, the answer is Deshaun Stevenson. Congratulations. And go ahead, Pastor, your pick.
I'm going to go with, I'm going to go with local linkage for 100.
There we go. And the question is, the Central Valley is actually the state's largest wine region, producing approximately 75% of these for the entire state of California.
BTC.
Christina?
What is grapes?
Yes, absolutely. Congratulations. Good job. All right, Christina, take your pick.
Let's do local linkage for 500.
Ooh.
All righty. And the question is, the Central Valley is famous for agricultural inventions, such as this helpful piece, which is one of the prototypes for the modern bulldozer?
BTC.
Okay, Sheriff?
What is the Fresno scraper?
And the Fresno scraper it is. Good job. Good job. All right, Sheriff, go ahead and pick.
Let's do local linkage for 300.
Local linkage for 300. This is a thick ground fog that settles along the length of the great Central Valley.
BTC.
Christina?
What is Thule fog?
The answer is Thule fog. Congratulations. Well, listen, we're going to come back, but first we're going to have a word from one of our wonderful, wonderful sponsors.
I'm Roger Van Groningen. This is my wife, Lorinda. We want to talk about breaking the chains and how we support it because we see it as an integral part in rescuing our community from human trafficking. We can't express how important it is for our community to get behind this program so that we can stop these things from happening to our young children and to adults also. We feel so strongly about it that God has blessed us exceedingly in our businesses, and that we want to start this with a donation of $25,000 in the hopes that the community will step up and come beside us on this. We really thank them for the job that they've done and their continued support, and may God bless them and may God bless this country. Thank you.
Amen.
Oh my goodness. Wow, did you just hear what Roger said?
I'm a little dumbfounded at this moment. I'm really excited.
You know, I mean, I want this to be funny, but I want to cry and I want to jump up and down all at one time
Yeah, it's pretty exciting.
That is so exciting. Thank you so much, Van G Logistics. You guys, I mean, they really have been a legacy sponsor from us. They were the first big giver that we had with Refinery Church.
Yes, they were.
That's
They've been
incredible.
with us since day one.
Yeah, absolutely. Since absolute day one. That first big check we cashed had Roger and Lorinda's name all over it, and they just continue to be there every step of the way. So I've got goosebumps. I'm trying to contain myself. But I really hope that you're going to answer that challenge, because that's what Roger's saying, is that they're giving us this money not because they just have money to give, but because they want to inspire you. Because sometimes it takes someone to step out in the forefront and say, look, I believe in this. And that's what I believe they're doing with this, is they're showing you their heart behind what we do, and they're asking you to join them. Right? So the opportunity has just been presented to you. I hope that you're going to respond. Again, like, share this video, and let's see what our end of the year giving looks like, right? Let's see who's going to step up and match the Van Groningens, and let's turn this 25 not just into 50 but 75, but I'm going to ask for $100,000 by the end of the year. You know, I wasn't planning on going here, but I'm going to. Like I said before we started Local Celebrity Jeopardy, it's really important for you guys to understand that although our services have seen this incredible increase, especially amongst our youth and our children, our funds have dwindled. You know, the Promise Banquet had to be rescheduled. All of our teas and our galas. You know, I have to say, if nothing else comes out of COVID, I have a whole new appreciation for all of these little women's groups and church groups and Rotary. Rotary, we love you. You know, seriously though, I mean, it hurts.
Right.
So we want to continue doing what we're doing. We're actually standing in the midst of, I'm just going to say it. I know we didn't plan on saying it, but in the midst of our new rescue center, right? So our rescue center is open and active. Our emergency shelter is open and active for victims of human trafficking that are coming in to us through law enforcement. And I mean, this is exciting, but that's a whole new cost.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah. There's a whole new level of different areas, from the overnight shelters to the 24-hour staff, all of the extra food costs, the travel plans, the rescues that are happening in order for transportation to get these victims to us, and then ultimately placing them where they're going to be situated.
Right. Because, you know, just because COVID came and the rest of us stopped, human trafficking didn't. So thanks, Roger, for taking me out of my little giddy place, and Lorinda, right? But wow, just thank you for just bringing what we do into reality, and for really just stepping up once again to help us in such a tremendous way. And we know we're counting on our community. This community always steps up. And so we're excited to see who's going to step up and stand beside you guys. So again, thank you guys so much. You know, we have another huge mountain mover that I want to talk about in a second. But before we get to my mountain mover, what do you got in your hand right there? Is that for me? Now, let me tell you something. Hold on. Before I have to jump in. I know I just steal all the stage, but I have wanted one of these for so long, and I cannot get Mark to get me one. I just feel like I can't. You've seen the struggle. The struggle is real.
I've tried to help you.
But I can get Mark to buy tickets tonight.
You can, because it won't cost him as much.
It won't.
Your opportunity right now. Tickets are only $10 a piece. One ticket, $10, gets you into a drawing for a brand new Apple Watch. We've also increased it by offering you 5 tickets for $40, so you actually get 1 ticket for free. This drawing is going to take place tomorrow. Tomorrow we're drawing for this watch. So this is your last opportunity to buy some tickets before we do those drawings. Not only this, but we also have our silent auction going in the background.
Oh, yes.
There are so many phenomenal things on that silent auction, from the CCW training to the range. We have an overnight at Chuck Chansey, a couples massage. This date night package that I'm talking about right now includes the annex, the schoolhouse, movie tickets, In-N-Out Burger. I mean, you can go out for a fancy date night, or you can go for a little small one. That is all included in that date night package. Not to mention we have lunch with Mims.
Right.
We have a helicopter ride from the Fresno PD.
That was my little twirl here. I'm really excited about that. And then
we want the yoga on the river, right?
Yeah,
so
I do
that
want
we
the
can
yoga
go
on
do
the river.
yoga on the river together.
Yeah.
So yoga on the river.
We need that. You can get that. Donate that back to us.
Right.
I'm just...
Most importantly, though, I do want to let you guys know is that we do have Survivor string art on there. One of the most core things that we've kind of held on to is these girls really love to create things. And most importantly, they love when they go to places and they actually see their art hanging on walls. Because who is it that has some of this?
Our DA.
Right.
Our DA's office.
Right.
So the Smith Camps actually bought a bunch of Survivor paintings it was, I believe, our first or our second banquet, and hung them in the district attorney's office. And I love how Lisa has told us about the focal point and the conversation pieces that come up from this art, right? So people walk in, they see this art, they say, wow, that's beautiful, where'd you get that? And now, boom, you've opened the door to combat human trafficking. Do you see how this all works out together? Like, now there's a conversation. Now you can tell people, yeah, this is real. This is handmade by clients of Breaking the Chains. This is handmade, and this is happening right here in Fresno. And you know what? Again, I love what you said, right? They're watching.
Yeah, they're watching.
They're watching.
The survivors are watching. That's one of the most fun things for them is to actually see people wanting their art and purchasing them.
Right.
They wouldn't think that anybody, it's kind of like your kid that walks in or your grandkid that walks in and sees their picture that they drew on your refrigerator, right? It's kind of the same thing for them. Kind of makes their heart pitter patter.
Right. And then we're going to have them making string art for the next 3 or 4 months, because it really becomes exciting. So I have a ton in my office, and I hope you're going to have a ton in yours. Speaking of making things, we were honored, and I have to say, personally humbled. My book was actually read by a business owner here in Fresno, and it inspired, unbeknownst to us, this incredible line of products.
Right.
Wow.
Right.
I mean, incredible. I'm wearing some of it right now. So I'm wearing my Mountain Mover bracelet. There is hoodies. There are soft serves. And let me tell you, the quality of this clothing is phenomenal. Not to mention the location that they're primarily based out of is phenomenal. They're at Fig Garden Village. So we're talking about the Patio Cafe. Specifically, we're talking about Robin Richardson. She is incredible.
She is. She's amazing.
She absolutely, and her heart, I cannot believe it. And so they have this incredible product line. They have stickers, they have coffee cups, they have clothing, they have hats. My husband's sporting a hoodie probably as we speak at his job, along with his little beanie. I've gifted out a few of their men's baseball caps that are one size fits all. So, that's the best, right? They look like pro Major League Baseball hats. They're so awesome. And all equipped with the Mountain Mover logo. Say that 4 times fast. And here's the best part. Proceeds from those purchases benefit Breaking the Chains. So she's doing this, only keeping the cost what it takes her to really just keep that product line going, and then sending the rest back to Breaking the Chains.
Right.
Like, that's exciting. And again,
this is
all about what happens when we get involved. So maybe you can't give financially, tonight. Maybe you want to volunteer. Maybe you want to just find out how you can give teddy bears from home. Maybe you're going to do string art, right? Or maybe you're going to start a product line. But nonetheless, I want to take a second for you guys to hear from this amazing mountain mover herself. And then, of course, let's get back to local Celebrity Jeopardy. Right. So first, here's Robin.
Hi, my name is Robin. I'm the owner of Patio Cafe in Fig Garden Village. On my personal quest to just educate myself and learn more about sex trafficking here in the Central Valley, I came across Breaking the Chains. This local organization wrecked me, to say the least. Learning the stories of what goes on here, even in Fresno, in our own communities and our own neighborhoods, I knew I had to do something. Just out of my love for the mountains and my love for coffee, I created a line of custom roasted coffee beans as well as some outdoor apparel, clothing with kind of a mountain theme, incorporating my faith and my love for the outdoors. We created this line as a way to raise money and awareness for Breaking the Chains. We hope you will support.
One.
And welcome back to Local Celebrity Jeopardy, Breaking the Chains. I'll tell you what, we're doing some great work here tonight. So let's get back to the game. Christina, take your pick.
All right, let's go with as stated for 100.
As stated, 100, and it is Sacramento is California's 6th state capital. It's preceded by nobody? All right, you had quite a few to choose from. Monterey, Vallejo, Benicia, San Jose, and San Francisco. Any of those would have been correct. So a lesson
And that
learned.
was the easy one?
Yeah.
Right. Well, you got choices, not just one. You had 6. All right. And next, let's see. Sheriff, go ahead.
Are you sure it's not Christina?
Is it Christina? I'm sorry, Christina.
I
Go
think
ahead.
so.
Okay, let's go with one that we seem to all do well on, which is local linkage for 400.
Go for it. Here we go. This is the top crop in Fresno County and the 2nd largest in the state of California.
BTC.
Christina?
What is almonds?
And congratulations,
Oh.
almonds.
I wasn't sure.
And 2 tons will be delivered to your door tomorrow morning.
Great.
All right. Pastor? Christina.
Okay, let's try as stated again for 200.
All right, here we go. 200. In New York, by law, the death penalty is required for what act?
BTC.
Reverend, Pastor?
I'm going to go with murder, capital murder.
And the answer is jumping off a building.
That was a trick question.
I'll make sure I don't do that.
Don't do that because actually you've already, you're kind of already taking care of the penalty.
Yeah, because it's already the death penalty. I think.
That's it, baby. That's it. All right. And Christina, go ahead. Take your pick.
Okay, let's go with it's all relational for 100.
All right. Married men do what twice as often as single men?
BTC.
Okay, Sheriff, go for it.
Be careful. Be careful, Sheriff. My wife is watching.
Oh boy. What's the time limit?
At least before Christmas.
Do we have children watching?
Possibly. Oh my goodness.
Oh goodness. What is?
Go ahead. This is
Why
now
did I
an hour,
choose
2
this
hours.
one?
What is it?
Let us have sex.
Whoa! And the answer is change their underwear.
Shower. That was going to be my guess, was shower.
Oh man, yeah, that would have been a good one too, but close.
Thanks,
all right, and
You're
let's see.
welcome.
Good job, Thanks for keeping us on the air, Sheriff. Appreciate it.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Christina, go ahead.
Okay. Let's do Fresno's Finest 100.
All right, here we go. Fresno's longest standing police chief.
BTC.
BTC.
Okay, Pastor, go ahead.
I'm going to go with Jerry Dyer.
And the answer is Jerry Dyer. Congratulations. Wonderful.
That was a hard one.
Yeah, really. He's standing over your shoulder, right? 6 feet tall. Awesome. Good job. Well, listen.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
Was it my turn?
No, we're gonna be right back. But first, a word from a life impacted by human trafficking.
When I came into breaking the chains, I was broken. I was constantly afraid and living in fear. The lifestyle of drugs, abuse, and trafficking had consumed me, and I didn't know how lost I was in it until I really couldn't find a way out. But breaking the chains became that way out for me. They gave me the hope that I needed to rise out of the ashes that once was my life and start new. They helped me to become whole again. Through their program, I learned who I truly was. Buried underneath all the mess and trauma that I'd been hiding behind for so long, they helped me find me. They taught me how to love myself again and value myself. During my time in the program, I was led back to Jesus, and I have found the true meaning behind unconditional, unfailing love through a relationship with Him. Because of this, I no longer live in fear. They helped me to discover my hopes and dreams for my life outside of the only world I thought I would ever know. I am proud to say that throughout my time in the program at Breaking the Chains, I have completed training and became a certified nursing assistant. I got my first job working at a skilled nursing facility and have since moved on to an amazing job at the hospital. Since graduating Breaking the Chains, they have helped me get into an apartment of my own. With the help of their generous donors, I gained reliable transportation, and I am now going back to school to achieve my childhood dream and become a nurse. Without Breaking the Chains, I don't know where I'd be today. But I do know this. I am so grateful that God sent me to them. They have truly saved my life.
Oh my goodness. That was emotional.
Yeah. That's what makes our wheels spin here, right?
Right.
Makes us keep doing what we do.
Wow, it's been a really giddy event, but I think that was really important. I think that for me, every time I hear these stories, every time it takes me back into this place, it really revives within me why we're doing what we're doing. And that's just a great example. I mean, obviously we have to do what we do and keep it anonymous for the sake of their privacy and just really being respectful of the healing process that these clients are in. We never want to make this a dog and pony show about putting their face or their name or their information out there, but we definitely think that it's important that you hear about the stories that you're impacting, right? The stories about what you're doing, where you're at, is making a difference right here where we're at. And from the bottom of our heart, just thank you so much for everything that you do.
Thank you. And the person who was just speaking, we just want to tell you how very proud we are of you, and we thank you so much for you sharing your little bit of your story. I do just want to make sure that I am letting all of you guys know our donors are volunteers, that me and Deborah could not do this without you.
Right.
It is the security of what you give us, whether it's volunteering time or writing that $15 check. It doesn't matter the amount or the time that you give. Every little bit helps us do what we do here in order to make a difference in the lives of the women and children that we serve. And we just want to thank you. We couldn't do it without you.
And I want to just really echo that, is that's so important. The rescue mission says it often, and we were kind of birthed out of the Fresno Rescue Mission. And so, now the Fresno Mission, right? That's hard for me to say. I'm transitioning with them. But what they talk about is those people who write. That old lady who writes that little $10, $15, $25 check. It's not a little thing, right? It is great when we get these big amounts and they help us in the surplus for that moment. But do you know where the real impact is? It's that person that gives every single month. And so you can go online, you can go onto our website, you can hit donate. It's going to give you the opportunity to put in your information and to select a reoccurring. I'm telling you that's what makes the biggest difference when we know what we're getting every single month. So your $10, $15, $20 is going to make an incredible impact here. It's actually going to secure our future. So I encourage you to go to our website, click that donate button. It's www.btcfresno.org. KOPI.org. I also want to encourage you that the link is here embedded within the post right here from this platform that we're sharing from. So you can go to our Friendsgiving event. You can go online and check out the auction. You can see the Fresno PD Skywatch, all the great auction items that's still there. Bid on those. You can get your tickets for the Apple Watch, right? One ticket is only $10, 5 for $40. Or you know what? You could also click on through to our website and decide to become a reoccurring monthly donor. I mean, if nothing else, I think that probably for me is the little nugget of gold that we get
Yes,
from.
I agree.
I mean, it's super huge. Okay, so I got to kind of pull us out of this and from what was just like an OMG moment to that incredible story. But that OMG moment was, did you hear what Mims said?
At first, all the hesitation and everything, you didn't quite know what was going to come out of her mouth.
I was
DJ Criner, did you hear him? He said, my wife's watching.
That was awesome. Well, that's why I love this. We're doing this live every year. I'm telling you, because I love it. I love that we can just get together, we can laugh, we can have a great time, and that we can just be real with each other. So this is so exciting. And with that said, I can't wait to get back and find out what's gonna happen next.
Let's see. We
All
still
right.
gotta get back.
Let's watch some more.
And welcome back to Local Celebrity Jeopardy. Of course, all in support of breaking the chains. Now, let's get started, and we're going to go to who's going to be our first lucky contestant here. How about Pastor? Your call.
Let's go. Yes, sir. Let's go with It's All Relational for 500, sir.
He's going for the big bucks, and the answer or the question is, this is the world's fastest growing criminal enterprise and a number 2 only to the drug trade, valued to be an estimated $32 billion a year global industry.
BTC.
And the Sheriff?
What is identity theft?
And the answer is human trafficking,
Oh,
which I'm sure it's all part of the whole thing anyway. Yeah.
Right.
All right, and go ahead, Pastor.
Sure thing. Let's go to Famous Facts for 300.
All right. The answer is, what famous children's book author created an iconic, imaginative, grumpy character that steals all the fun out of Christmas?
BTC.
All right, Pastor, go for it, buddy.
Dr. Seuss.
And correct. Boy, you're walking away with some bucks tonight, dude. All right, and go ahead, Pastor.
Let's go with Fresno's Finest for 200.
All right. This local city is often referred to as the heart of California because geographically it's located in the center of the state.
BTC.
Pastor?
I'm going to go with Madera.
And yes, correct. Yes, great guess there, buddy. Good job.
Thank you. Thank you. Credit my wife who was born there.
Ah, there you go.
Oh.
Connections. All right, then next we're going to go. Pastor, go ahead.
Let's go with As Stated for 400.
All righty. By law, every citizen of Kentucky must do what annually?
Every citizen of Kentucky.
Kentucky.
Who's going to go for it?
BTC.
Christina.
Go to the horse races.
Oh.
Good guess. Take a bath. And you know what? If they go enough times to the races, they will be taking a bath.
That's true.
I was going to say eat Kentucky Fried Chicken.
There you go.
Oh,
And
goodness.
all right, Christina, your pick.
Okay. Let's try As Stated for 300.
All right. In Virginia, it's against the law for people to bribe anyone except who?
BTC.
Okay. Your answer is?
Their grandmother.
Political candidates.
What?
There you go. And now, if your grandmother's running for office, you got it made.
That was a good one.
All right. And let's see here. Christina, go ahead.
Okay, well, let's just get as stated out of the way. As stated, 500.
Yeah.
Oh,
The smallest U.S. state is only 1,214 square miles.
BTC.
Pastor?
Maine.
Rhode
Oh,
Island. Oh. All right. Christina.
Okay. Fresno's finest, 500.
In 1989, this mayor broke a glass ceiling in Fresno, becoming the city's first female mayor.
ETC.
Christina.
Who is Sharon Humphrey? Karen Humphrey.
Close
Karen.
enough.
Yeah.
Close
We'll
enough.
give you.
Can I get that?
We'll give you 250 for that. No.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, Christina.
Famous facts for 500, please.
All righty. And what was Henry Ford's first mass-produced car?
BTC,
Okay, Sheriff.
the Model A.
And it was the Model N. The Model Dash N. He had learned the whole alphabet by then. And he got it. Let's go look down the. So, yeah. All right, Sheriff.
Let's try it's all relational for 300.
Okay. In Gunsmoke, what was the name of the saloon?
BTC.
Okay, Sheriff, go for it.
I'm the oldest one here, so I know this one. It was the Long Branch.
It was the Long Branch. Congratulations. Awesome. You're making gas money tonight. Okay, Sheriff, go ahead.
Local linkage 200.
This iconic tower stands tall in downtown Fresno.
BTC.
Sheriff?
What is the water tower?
The Fresno Water Tower. Awesome. Congratulations. Hey, well, listen, we're going to come back, but first we're going to have a word from our local sponsors that are so kind to help put this wonderful, wonderful project on to help breaking the chains. We'll be right back.
You're like a circle that floats around me, keeping me safe and sound. And when I fall, you tied a rope to me. You're blessing me every day. I was down with an illusion, like a sparrow with broken wings. But now I shine with your reflection on me. I'm getting back up on my feet. That you showed up was written in my palm. You are a statement, explode like a bomb. I get to push myself to victory. You make me winner. You cut me loose and set me free. You make me win every way. You showed me how to spread my wings. Yes, I'm the winner of the day. You cut me loose and set me free. You make me win every way. You showed me how to spread my wings. Yes, I'm the winner of the day. Yes, I'm the winner.
Hey, welcome back to Breaking the Chains, tonight's local Celebrity Jeopardy. And we have three wonderful, talented, educated, marvelous contestants doing a great job. They're wiping out the board pretty nicely. We only have two more categories to go. And who's going to ask first? And Sheriff Mims, go for it.
Famous facts 200.
All right, let's see what happens here. In 2013, this Facebook CEO ranked first on a list of the world's highest ranking CEOs.
BTC.
Christina?
Who is Mark Zuckerberg?
Who is Mark Zuckerberg? Congratulations. All right, Christina, the last one.
It's a tough one, KOPI. I'm just not sure which one to choose. It's all relational for 200.
Very good. Well, I'll tell you, that was tough. What famous theory did Einstein develop?
BTC.
Sheriff?
Theory of relativity.
And the answer is theory of relativity. Congratulations, Sheriff. You did great. I'll tell you what, everybody did a wonderful, wonderful job. And of course, the reason we're all here is because Breaking the Chain, support this wonderful organization that is just dealing with situations that are unbelievable, what people are going through in life that we don't even know about. We couldn't even scratch the surface. We want to thank each and every one of you for being here and supporting this great cause. Sheriff, thank you. Would you like to say anything?
Sure. I just want to thank everybody watching this, those who have given and those that will give, to thank you very much for supporting Breaking the Chains. Out of everything that you contribute to, this is one of the most important. You're actually saving lives, and I appreciate all that you can do.
Thank you. Christina.
Well, thanks so much for having me tonight. And I just want to say, as a mom of 2 children, a 4-year-old boy and a 3-year-old little girl, when I think of Breaking the Chains, I think about my children, and I think about their future, and I think about the future of other people's children out there and protecting those that we love. And Breaking the Chains does that for people. And I really hope that you find it in your heart, in your pocketbooks tonight, to give what you can to a cause that will help so many people and impact the lives of so many people in our Central Valley.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you. Pastor DJ.
Yeah, I'm grateful to be a part of this, to serve with 2 awesome individuals and an awesome host that really loves this city and really loves the cause that we're all standing for. And the game that we're playing, Celebrity Jeopardy, has a ring to it when it comes to that last word, that word Jeopardy. And there are so many people that are in jeopardy right now because of what human trafficking has done to the lives of so many individuals, not just across this nation, but across this world. And I think that now it's time for all of us to come together to put an end to it. And it really starts with digging inside of our pockets and making a significant contribution to this cause, to make sure that the lives of so many individuals matter, they count. And in an era where there's so much division, I think there's one thing we can agree upon, is that the lives of every individual, they matter, they count. And the purpose of tonight is to make sure that we break the chains that human trafficking has definitely caused the pain for most individuals. So we love you, God bless you, and we know tonight we can make a significant difference. Thank you.
Well, I thank each and every one of you for taking time, and I really can't add much more to what all of our 3 wonderful guests said just now about breaking the chains. Do what you can, dig deep into your heart and your checkbook and help, because there are people out there that are suffering. Thank you so much, and have a great day.
What an extraordinary evening.
It was pretty awesome.
Oh my goodness, we are going to do this every year. Now, I have to say, though, just off the top, there's some technical glitches that I've already seen. I messed up a little on a couple things, so please forgive me. Again, I started off telling you guys that I'm just learning. Feel free to come in and mentor me. I think John Cotman's going to be calling you later. Maybe they'll give me a side breakout session there at Bitwise or something. I don't know. But hey, I did my best. For someone who's never put something like this together ever, I learned in 2 days and did my best. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this. The other big apology is I realized that I was missing, but you know, I'm going to say, this is only because they were so great and so entertaining that I missed.
You were too busy paying attention to the game. You weren't paying attention to keeping score.
Oh, so I know it shows that Christina Musson won, but I was doing some self-check tallies, and I really feel like it's Pastor DJ Criner. So before you start commenting later and sending me emails and saying I diligently watched this show and Pastor DJ Criner won, I agree with you. I'm pretty sure he did. I think he's actually a real champion for the night. But hey, this was a fun family event.
It was for fun.
It was for fun. And I'm just learning, and it's hard when I'm sitting there with KOPI, right, to try and keep my focus and stay on the scoreboard. I didn't want to disappoint the master.
Yeah.
But this has been really great. And you know what? It's not over yet. So there is still time to give. So Tip, tell them about what, not just what they can still get from the auction stuff, but how long is this happening for?
So the Apple Watch, right? So $10 a ticket will get you in to win this Apple Watch we're drawing tomorrow. You can get 5 tickets for only $40 or a single ticket for $10. So please, tonight's your last night to go buy tickets. We're doing this drawing tomorrow, November 13th. The other thing is the auction. So we actually have our silent auction that's going through until Saturday. So we're going to leave this open for an extra 24 hours just to give everybody an opportunity to go in there and bid. There is some amazing things. Please go to the Friendsgiving link or go to BTC website. You'll be able to locate us, or on this platform you can also see the link. Go on there and you can see the amazing things that are still happening. I do want to say thank you to all of those that purchased desserts, because we did have a dessert auction and some of you were sitting down eating that dessert right about now.
Yummy.
And so I just want to thank you so much to the people that donated to the dessert auction, the people who donated to our silent auction, and all of you that have purchased or contributed to this event in any way, shape, or form. Not to mention all of our sponsors. We just thank you.
We love you guys. We couldn't do what we do without you. I can't wait to hear somebody in Skywatch over my house maybe later this week or next month. I'm going to be thinking about you. I'm going to wonder if it's you up there in Skywatch watching us. So we're so excited. We couldn't do, again, what we do without you. Thank you so much to our incredible sponsors. If you noticed, you've seen in the background from Smith Camp Family Foundation, Vanjie Logistics, KMJ Now, who are our title sponsors for the evening, who have so generously continued to give and support us in what we do, and all the other banquet sponsors who stepped up for Friendsgiving. And so we just thank you guys so much. And you can see a full list of our sponsors by going to our donation page on our Breaking the Chains website. Our event page will tell you everybody who's listed, who has given, and also sign up for our newsletters. I have to say that I've recently seen an uptick in our newsletters. So go on. That's the other thing you can do. Just stay involved. That helps tremendously. If there's nothing else you can do, simply go to the btcfresno.org website, go to our contact us page, subscribe to our newsletters, and you're going to see all our amazing sponsors. You're going to see all the events. You're going to see all the things that are going on, how you can not only get active with Breaking the Chains, but with some of our partners and all the amazing things happening in our community. So remember, we couldn't do this without you. We love you guys so much. We thank you for your time tonight. We hope this has impacted you the same as it's impacted us. And
remember, we are
breaking the chains.